Let's learn how to hip hinge. This movement really protects your spine, and we have a very simple version of this, but this is the version that we use in our kettlebell warm-up. So we're really priming the body to move some weight around. So first we start by, let's initiate that hinge forward by chopping the crease of your groin and then just tapping your butt to the wall. So we want to initiate the movement by bringing our butt back. Good. It's totally fine to bend your knees. Matter of fact, you do want your knees bent. Some people will just sort of lean back like this, but you can have your shins vertical. Good. Because when you eventually reach down to pick up a kettlebell, you need to get pretty deep into that. But right now, we're just grooving the pattern. Good. The next thing I'd like you to think about when you're in the down position is your hands are in a perfect position to take a breath in through your nose and really expand your lower abdomen. Good. And then come back up. Good. And chop. Breathe. Good. Now when you come up, you want to come up into a plank. Good. So practice that. Chop and plank. Good. Chop and plank. Now, at the top, think about bringing your pubic bone forward. I always joke that feels very socially inappropriate. It feels like your crotch is out here. I assure you it's not. It's actually just in a pretty neutral position. And one way to think about that is if you have a crease in your groin, you're just going to flatten out that crease. You'll notice that's really bringing your glutes on. Good. So chop and plank. Good. Chop and plank. When your glutes are on, you should almost feel your femurs externally rotate. Good. Chop and plank. And feel free to bend your knees a little bit more. Good. And plank. Now, we want to get the lats going at the top as well. So think about just squeezing the back of your armpits. So go ahead and squeeze. Good. So try that. So chop, plank, lats are on. Good. Eventually you'll be holding the kettlebell and gripping it this way. Good. Good. Now at the top, think about standing tall, like you're at the doctor's office, someone's about to measure you. You want to be tall at the top. A lot of people come up and then they're doing this. So, good. Tall at the top. Good. Hinge down. You're also tall at the bottom. Like you don't want a crease in your neck. So again, picture these little Frankenstein bolts here. Look down toward your belly button as you lengthen. And you can't see this in the video, but Mary's whole spine lengthened when she found that good neck posture. And that, again, supports that good breathing. Good. Good. So chop, plank. Good. Tall. Tall at the bottom, tall at the top. Excellent. Good. Now at the top, we want to do a forced exhale, a ch. So at the bottom, you're expanding, you're opening up your internal core. At the top, you're bracing that core. So we don't want to brace at the bottom. We want to brace when the spine is opened up and you've got good intra-abdominal pressure. So it's chop, expand, exhale. Good. Good. Don't be afraid to make a little bit of noise. It's a really do it in front of a mirror and see what it looks like when you go or you can see your abs contract a little bit. Again, we don't want to walk around compressed and contracted. We want that compression and contraction at the moment of impact, which in kettlebell is the swing or the deadlift, right? But we want to be expanded and relaxed the rest of the time. So practice that. Expand, plank. Excellent. Good. Obviously, in our kettlebell classes, we go into further detail and we start adding in some weight to really groove the pattern. The brain learns through movement. So if you're at all interested in learning how to pick up a bag of mulch or your grandkids, come check out our kettlebell classes. We'll get you stronger.